If you live in Bangalore, you might have heard this at least once. Bangalore में घूमने के लिए क्या है? And honestly, I used to think the same until I moved here. It's been 3 years मैं Bangalore में हूँ and I've explored a lot of things. I've done a lot of things in and around Bangalore. And I've realized that there's much more to do in Bangalore, from going to small treks, parks, historical places, weekend getaways. There are a lot more things that you can do. And in this video, I am exactly going to tell you that what can you do in Bangalore. I'm going to take you my complete Bangalore travel guide based on the places that I have personally explored. And I have divided everything based on how much time you have, whether it is half day, full day, or 2 to 3 days. Hopefully, by the end of this video, you'll have a long list to explore places in Bangalore. And also, if you're new to this channel, subscribe to my channel and let's just start with the video. So let me first just show you the Bangalore map. So this is the map of Bangalore, and there are few places which are inside Bangalore that can be covered in half day. Then there are places which are in the outskirts that will take like more than half day or one day to cover. And then there are places which are like 300, 400, 500 kilometers from Bangalore, where you can just take your car or you can take a bus, and it will take like 2 to 3 days to cover. And that's how exactly I have divided my video. So let's just start with the easiest ones. Tipu Sultan Palace, Bangalore Fort, and Care Market. So this is one combination that you can explore over the weekend. If you're someone who likes history and likes to know about history, then this is one route that you can choose and explore over the weekend. And all these places are really close to each other. Like, let's say you first go to Tipu Sultan Palace, and then there is a temple behind it, you can go there. And then Bangalore Fort is like 10 minutes walk from there, and then you take like a 10-minute auto, and then you reach to KR Market. So all these places are really close to each other. And then also you can end your day with a scrumptious dosa at Vidyarthi Bhavan. So this could be like your ideal like half a day weekend plan. And what I like about this route is like it doesn't feel like you are visiting to different places. It just feel like these are the different layers of Bangalore, and that is something that I really like about Bangalore. And I also made a detailed video of my experience and what all things I did at Tipu Sultan Palace, for the timings and other things. So if you want that, you can also watch that video here. I will link that video in my description, so check that out as well. Moving on, Urban Park, MG Road, Church Street, and Planetarium. So let me try to like relate this to someone who is from North India or who has been to Delhi or living in Delhi. So in Delhi, there is a place that is known as Connaught Place. So similar to that, we have something in Bangalore that is MG Road. It's like the central Bangalore, and around the MG Road, we have all these different places that you can go and explore. So if I would have to plan my trip and how I have explored this is, first I go to Cubbon Park, and then near the Cubbon Park, like I'll just explore there, explore inside the Cubbon Park. There are a lot of things that you can do in Cubbon Park. You can go to dog park, you can enjoy in toy train. There's a library inside, a lot of games. You can just do a picnic there, and then like as like you just go out of Cubbon Park, there's Vidyarthi Bhavan that you can see. Then after Vidyarthi Bhavan, you can go to Planetarium. There's a planetarium like just the walking distance. You can, if you like to know about like planets, you can definitely check the planetarium. And the ice creams there is really nice. You do check that out as well. Right in front of planetarium, there's a park. In the park around 6 to 7 p.m. there is a musical fountain that happens, that you can also explore, check that out. And during the weekends, MG Road and Church Street is really crowded. There are a lot of small business owners who set up their stalls and then sell all those things. You can go there, you can check those things out, you can enjoy the vibe if you're someone who likes these kind of things. So if you're someone who likes to explore things on foot, then this is one route that you can definitely check out in Bangalore over the weekends. So Bangalore Palace. So this is one place. So this is also one place that you can do in half day. So the architecture here is something that you will not associate with Bangalore, but this is one place that you can check out. So most of the palace is actually closed. Like half of the palace is only open for visitors, but most of the things are closed. And I have made a detailed video on Bangalore Palace as well, that is on my channel, and you can watch it here. I will link this video in the description, and in the video I have talked about my experience, for the timings, ticket prices, and everything. So you can definitely watch this video to get all the details. So Museum of Music. So this is one of those experiences that was like something different and unusual. And when someone asks, okay, what are the things that you explore in Bangalore, then this is something that will not immediately pop up. So if you are someone who loves music, or you who just wants to try new things, likes trying new things, and likes to know about history of music and all those little details, then this is one place that you can definitely check out. So you might realize that some of my experiences are not like the most popular ones, but these are few of the places that I have discovered by accident, and I just felt like including in this video, because I feel this is something that is worth exploring, worth trying. Temples of Bangalore. So you know that Bangalore is known as the Silicon Valley of India, but there's a lot more that you can do in Bangalore. There are a lot of temples that are in and around Bangalore that you can go explore. The architecture, the one thing that I really like about Bangalore temples are their architecture, like how beautifully they have carved those little details, and that is something that I really like. Go and just seeing all those places there, like the ideals, the vibe, everything is so good here in the temples in that are there in Bangalore. And I have also individually made two videos on the temples of Bangalore. So if you're interested knowing like in-depth details, like what all temples are there, what all temples you can go, so you can check my videos out. I will link all the videos in the description for you, so do check that out. So this is one of the places that was initially suggested by my colleagues, and over the weekends we used to go to this place just to walk, sit at the top, enjoy the vibe, eat, and do all those like things. So if you're someone who likes peace, calm, and you want some time away from all those crowded like all the crowded places of the Bangalore, so you can definitely check this out place. And I've also made a detailed video on Avahalli forest, how you can go, about the parking timings, and all those little details I've shared in my video, which is here, and I will also link them in the description. So do check that out if you want in-depth analysis of the Avahalli forest. So now let's just make things interesting and go to what all things you can do in full day or more than a half day. So all the places that I'm going to talk about in this section, I've made an individual experience video, and I will link those in the description. So do check that out for the detailed experience. Moving on, first is Nandi Hills and Adiyogi. So this is one of those most famous like combination, Nandi Hills and Adiyogi, and this is like one of the most beautiful places in Bangalore as well. And the distance between Nandi Hills and Adiyogi is approximately 30 to 40 minutes. So this is like one combination that you can cover in a day. You can go maybe around 11 to 12. You will reach Nandi Hills in 2 to 3 hours. Then just explore, just sit there, enjoy the peak, take a lot of pictures, and then around 40 to 1 hour you will reach Adiyogi. There is a musical show that happens at 7 p.m. sharp there. So you can just watch that, you can have your dinner, and you can just come back with a lot of beautiful memories. This is a really great combination. So one thing that I would like to mention is that there are actually 18 things that you can do or explore in the Nandi Hills, and around Nandi Hills there are a lot of beautiful temples that you can explore. So it will take good 4 to 5 hours to explore near Nandi Hills. So if you're going there, just plan really good and plan like accordingly, so that you are able to cover all those things. So now moving to hikes or treks. So like a lot of us know that Bangalore is famous for hikes, and if you're someone that you are new to Bangalore or just coming for a trip and you want to know what all hikes or treks are there, what you can do is you can just actually go to Book My Show. You can write Bangalore treks, and a lot of treks and hikes will show up. and according to your interest you can actually choose book those treks, and you can just go on that hike. And it is recommended that just don't go alone to those treks. Yes, they are safe, but it is important that you take someone to those treks. You can actually go with a group, or you can go with your group of friends, but it's important to travel with someone. Now talking about Kaivara Betta, so it is also like one of the beautiful hikes that I have done. So there's a fort, so like you have to climb till the fort, and then like uh, when you reach the fort you have to climb a little more to reach to the viewpoint, and it's actually really really pretty. You'll actually see a really beautiful sunrise. If you're going around sunrise or sunset, you can watch the sunrise or the sunset. And I've made a detailed experience video there, so do check that out, that in my channel as well. Antargange trek, this is one of a different trekking or hiking experience that I've done. This is actually an easy to moderate trek, and if you are someone who likes caves, so this particular hike has like rock caves and water caves, and you climb all those rocks to reach your destination. And the places to cross are like this narrow, and you have to do all those things. And then the water cave is really really scary, but that is like one of the unique experiences that you can do in Antagange. I went to this trek almost 2 years ago, and I'm not sure if the water cave is still active, but the rock cave might be fully active, and it is one of those experiences, unique experiences that you can find in Bangalore. I have also made a detailed video on this one that you can check in my channel. So next is Uttari Beta. And so like one thing that I really like about these hikes or trek is that you don't have to take like long vacations or long leaves. You can just go early morning, come back, take rest, and then just continue your day or start your day according whatever you want to do. Talking about this particular one, Uttari Beta, the one thing that I vividly remember about this hike or trek is what when I did this last year is that there are 7 gates that you have to cross. There is a beautiful temple there, and then this hike is actually they have built a particular route that like there are stairs that you have to climb in order to reach the beautiful sunrise point. One thing that from my experience I'm telling that I have booked, like I have been to hikes with a group also, with my friends also, and solo also. And what I have realized is that with these groups, when you go, the places, the top becomes really crowded, and it gets really difficult to take pictures and everything. If you go with your friends, because you're climbing at your pace, the viewpoints are comparatively less crowded. And I would not recommend solo, but you can try if you want to. But these are the few places that you can definitely check out in Bangalore. So there are a lot of waterfalls also that are nearby Bangalore, and this is one of the waterfalls. And this is actually made up of two waterfalls, Gagan Chukki and Bharat Chukki. So when I went, there was no water in that waterfalls, but the place itself is really really beautiful. The around places, like because there's a dam that is built, and it has like a lot of greenery around it, and it's really really pretty. When you will just enter that region, right, you'll actually feel the a brightness, and you'll feel the freshness, and you will actually enjoy that part. When you move out of the falls, there's a beautiful lake also that you can definitely check out. I have a detailed experience video on my channel, so check out that one for more details. So you might have seen all those videos in your Instagram where there's a boat, and then they put a lot of people and they just like swing it. So that is the Hoganakal Falls, and I would just put a disclaimer, like put a note here that just don't go to this place over the weekend, because this is really crowded over the weekends, and you won't be able to enjoy that particular place over the weekends. So if you have any offer plan to take off in a weekday, then just try visiting that one. For this particular trip, I would recommend is to leave early morning, because this is a little far, and what I've realized is a lot of time just got like eaten up by the travel and then the food, and you get very little very little time to explore. And I'm just talking from my experience, so that once you reach the destination, you have like a lot more time to explore that particular place. So now we have reached my favorite part, because sometimes you just don't want to get up at 2, go to a place, take 200 pictures, and just come back exhausted. Sometimes what you want is you just want to go there, chill, and just come back with a lot of memories, good vibes, and other things. So yeah, moving on to next section, what all places you can cover if you have 2 to 3 days near Bangalore. So let's start with Coorg. Coorg is approximately 300 kilometers from Bangalore, and this is like one of the perfect weekend getaways. You'll find greenery, waterfalls, plantations, coffee plantations, and a lot more things in Coorg. So like if you're planning a 2 to 3 day trip, just don't try to squeeze in everything and don't try to explore everything. Just pick 2 3 places and have a cozy weekend there with just by yourself or with your friends or family. So another place that I really liked enjoying was Sakleshpur, and this one is actually nice, especially if you want a quieter getaway. So this is approximately 350 kilometers from Bangalore, and like when you are going towards Sakleshpur, right, to that road, there are like beautiful things. There is this beautiful temple, a windmill place that you can go. So there are places in Sakleshpur to explore, but in that route also there are a lot more things that you can do. And I have a detailed video on this as well that also you can check out. And this is also one of the like a good or a perfect weekend getaways that you can do. So this is the kind of place that I will tell you, like if you want to just enjoy at a slower place, just like 2 3 things, and just a simple sightseeing experience. In order to reach Kotagiri, like might have heard Ooty, you might have heard Ooty. Kotagiri is actually closer to Ooty, and this is like one of the offbeat places, and I really like exploring offbeat places. They're not a lot of things to do near Kotagiri. But what you can do is, like if you just want a staycation, or if you just want a weekend getaway, you can just go there, book a nice hotel, just stay there, enjoy, and just come back really fresh. So this is also one place that you can explore near Bangalore. So now Hampi. So let's now just like away from like okay, mountains and greenery. So we have Hampi, which is like famous for its ancient temples, museums, and a lot of good things. There's a place in Hampi that I will write here. This is actually a really beautiful place, and there's a hotel, Hyatt Hotel, that is there. You can definitely stay there, and there's a residency built around that place, and a lot of things are actually really cheap. Like the buffet prices are like 200 300. The food quality is really nice, and the 50 like and the note thing that you see is also there. The temple is also there. A lot of beautiful temples are also there. So Hampi is also one of the beautiful places. You can take an overnight train, you can reach Hampi, you can then book a cab for 2 to 3 days, explore that, and just come back with a lot of beautiful memories. So now Udupi and Mangalore. So this is like a different side of Karnataka. You will find beaches, you will find temples, you will find seafood, and then you can do a lot of water activities here. And then there are a lot of different kind of beaches here. So Mangalore is particularly famous for surfing, and there are a lot of surfing courses that are offered here. So if you're someone that likes surfing, or that wants to try surfing, or just want to take up a new activity, you can go to Mangalore. And then Udupi, you'll find there's a famous Krishna temple that is there. There are a lot of good beaches that are there. The food, like if you're non-vegetarian, if you like seafood, then that you can definitely check out. You can take an overnight bus from Bangalore. You can reach Udupi. You can explore and then have fun with your family, friends, or just by yourself. So Pondicherry, you might have heard people saying that there are not a lot of things to do in Pondicherry, but particularly like I actually went on a solo trip to Pondicherry, and I just rented a scooter and then just explored the place in 2 days, and that was like one of the beautiful experiences that I've experienced. And I was there for 2 days, and it was a complete change of landscape, or like uh, a different side of Bangalore. Like you'll find beautiful cafes, French style streets, Then there are beaches, good beaches there, then a lot of courses that are also offered there. So, and then there are mangrove forest, then we have temples and churches also there. So there are a lot of things that you can do in Pondicherry, especially you should definitely check out the famous breakfast places, and then the desserts are really good there. And this is also one of the like a most beautiful and perfect getaways, because here in Pondicherry everything is so close. It doesn't feel like that you are doing a lot of things. What you can do is you can just explore one thing, you can take rest, and this feels like a perfect getaway from Bangalore. And if you have like a little more time, you can go to Kerala. Like in Kerala, I've been to Wayanad, Munnar, and Kochi. So I've done this in two different parts. First it was Kochi and Munnar, and second was Wayanad. So like one time I went to Kochi and Munnar, and one time I went to Wayanad. Wayanad itself, it will take like 3 to 4 days to cover. There are like two different parts that you can go and explore there, and Wayanad is really very pretty, and you can definitely do some beautiful treks there, enjoy. You can just stay there for some time, it's really beautiful. Kochi and Munnar, so there's this famous waterfalls near Kochi. So if you're planning your trip to Munnar, you can actually go to Kochi first, just see that waterfall, the famous Bahubali waterfalls, and then you can go to Munnar. In route Munnar, there are two waterfalls that you can see, and then like nearby Munnar, we have Coimbatore and all those routes that you can go. And it's really pretty scenery, change of scenery, a lot of beautiful coffee plantations, tea plantations, eco viewpoint, a lot of things that you can do. I will list all those places that you can cover in Kochi, Munnar, and Wayanad uh, on the screen. So definitely check that out. And that is like exactly the thing that I like about Bangalore, is like you just go, like you just move to a certain distance, and you'll get a complete change in scenery, and there's a lot that you can do in Bangalore. And yeah, these were the few places that you can explore if you have 2 to 3 days in your hand nearby Bangalore. So looking back to all those trips that I've done, I've realized from my experience that you don't need particularly like a long weekend or a specific time. You can just plan things randomly, like a Sunday afternoon or a Puri evening. You can just go and you can just explore. You can explore with your friends, family, or just by yourself. And I think this video will help you in a way to get some idea, some places, and some things that you can do in and around or nearby Bangalore. So, if you are someone traveling to Bangalore, or if you're someone living in Bangalore and wondering what you can do over the weekend, so I hope this video helps you finding your perfect weekend getaway destination. And if you've already visited any of the places that I have mentioned, do share your experiences in the comment box, and also subscribe, like, share, and subscribe to my channel, because a lot of travel content is coming. And thanks for watching. Bye bye.